Today we have a very special guest here at 9 and 10 News. We have Santa Claus. Welcome to our studio.
Rachel and Eric, it's so good to see the two of you again.
I know it's been a whole year since we've seen you, and a lot can happen in a year. It's your busy season. What have you been up to?
My everything busy, answering letters, and getting everything ready in the work and in the reindeer, getting everything all smooth and perfect, for our big night. It's almost here,
It's almost here.
You have to go all over the world in one night. That takes some planning.
Yes.
Well, yes, it takes lots of planning, and we think we're about ready for a wonderful, spectacular Christmas this year.
Are you ahead of schedule then? Because it's still a little bit early.
Well, what's ahead of schedule? We're always working, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Do we believe that things will be perfect in time? Oh, it'll be magical indeed.
Yes.
So how is everyone back home in the North Pole? Mrs. Claus, the elves, how's everyone doing?
Well, Mrs. Claus, she's in charge of all of the education for the elves. Kind of like a superintendent,
Okay.
making sure all of them are learning. Oh, Mrs. Claus is so really
smart.
good with all that. And the elves are all busy, making all the toys and getting things packed and wrapped and everything. And the reindeer.
Yes, the
reindeer.
Oh, yes, how are the reindeer?
They love to come down, especially in Michigan, It's one of their favorite places.
It's got to feel like home.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, reindeer, we've got cousins here in Clare, Michigan. You'll have to check it out sometime. But they love to come and visit with it. And talking about reindeer, do you know all the names of my reindeer?
I know Dasher, Dancer,
Prancer,
my.
Vixen, Comet.
Rudolph.
Well, let me do this for you. Stand up if you would for a second.
Okay.
Will do.
Yeah, there you go. And what we're going to do is, this is called the reindeer hand jive.
Oh,
So
okay.
all of the
Reindeer hand
elves
jive.
at school, this is how they learn it. You go Dasher, and you go ahead and say it with me.
Dasher.
And Prancer.
Prancer.
And Vixen.
Vixen.
And Comet.
Comet.
And Cupid.
And
And
Cupid.
Donner.
Donner.
And Blitzen.
And Blitzen.
And then Rudolph. That's pretty good. You think you can go faster?
Okay, let's
All right,
try.
are you ready? You got Dasher, Dancer,
Dancer,
Prancer,
Prancer,
Vixen,
Vixen,
Comet,
Comet,
Cupid,
Cupid,
Donner,
Donner,
Blitzen,
Blitzen,
Rudolph!
already messed it
Now,
up.
there was a slight problem here. I noticed that you did Rudolph like this.
Oh,
that's the sign for moose.
Okay.
And Rudolph's not a moose, so you got to bring it in a
Bring
little
it
bit.
in.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, bring it in.
Oh, there you
Gotcha.
go, indeed. All right, one more time, really
One
fast.
more,
Get ready,
all
really
right.
fast. Right, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner,
Donner,
Blitzen,
Blitzen.
Rudolph.
love
You
it.
can sit down. Oh, you did pretty good.
That is so fun. I'm
my.
gonna remember that now.
wow.
It's a fun way to get all 9 of the reindeer
Yes.
in, And speaking of my reindeer, let me take a moment, and brag a little bit about Dasher.
Yes,
How is
please
he?
do.
Oh, he's doing wonderful, And so once in a while, boys and girls will say, well, Santa, how do you pick the reindeer on your team?
Yes.
I would love to know
And
this.
I tell them, each one has a special quality. Something that they've done that, is spectacular. It's awesome. In Dasher's case, it was a cold night. It was a blistering night, and the snow. It was one of those snow days that you knew there would be no school the next day, for sure.
The best
And
kind
the
of
wind-
snow
Yes.
days.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, we're all in the big room in the toy shop, in the big doors, and all of a sudden, someone yelled, "Oh, Lucy Lou is not here!" And then there was a blare, and the door opened up and slammed. And I thought, what are we going to do? It's way too cold for Lucy Lou to be outside in this blizzard and all of the snow. And just then, the door knocked. And when we opened it, there she was, in Dasher's antlers, all snug in a bug, and he was pushing her along and found her and got her back inside, and and saved her. And so I knew right then at that very moment that reindeer had to be on my team. Any reindeer that would show, love and gratitude and selflessness, to rescue someone, thinking of someone, other than themselves to make sure that they're well. Oh my, that's a quality that I definitely had to have on my team.
Absolutely.
And so Dasher, we nicknamed him Dasher after going so fast and everything, had to be on Santa's team. So the reindeer are doing absolutely wonderful.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'm sure they're looking forward to all the treats that they'll be getting on Christmas Eve.
Ooh, well, you know what? I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, but do me a favor. Santa loves a good cookie, and I love chocolate, you know. But please, don't leave the reindeer any chocolate.
Right.
Well, you know why the reindeer shouldn't have chocolate, don't you?
I guess I
Well,
don't.
when the reindeer eat chocolate, well, they toot. And 9 reindeer in front of you, you know what? Oh my, I'm thankful we're outside, but please, don't leave the reindeer chocolate.
Okay, make that note right now. No chocolate for the reindeer.
It does not make them go faster.
Apples and carrots, oh my, it's a wonderful gig.
Fruits
but
and veggies.
no chocolate. But remember, chocolate for Santa. He loves a good chocolate chip
So-
cookie.
Yes, yes.
Veggies for the reindeer. Don't give veggies to Santa. Cookies for Santa. No
Oh,
cookies
Yeah.
for the
yes,
reindeer.
everything in perspective. It's a good deal indeed.
Santa, do you have a favorite type of cookie?
Oh, good question.
My, that's a phenomenal question. Let's see here. There's chocolate chip and oatmeal raisin and snickerdoodles too. Oh my gosh, there's the Christmas cookie. So many cookies to choose. But if you're worried about what cookie to leave for me, the one you choose will make me happy. That's the one that I'll be pleased.
Oh, I love it. I'll leave you one of each.
Definitely on the nice list.
There it is. That's how you get there.
Yep.
You're
yep.
welcome, everybody.
Yes.
This is the time of year where people want to bask in the joy of Santa. How can people connect with you, Santa Claus, besides, of course, your big run come Christmas Eve?
Well, you know what? You can write a letter and draw me a picture too and send it to the North Pole. Oh, we love getting pictures. In fact, we have a huge refrigerator, you know, for feeding all the elves and everything. And we put all those wonderful pictures on our refrigerator. You know, the refrigerator is a great place for works of art from your family.
Absolutely.
Yes,
And
it
that
is.
way, every day, we can see those pictures and we can remember each and every boy and girl. So write Santa a letter, go out and visit. I'll be all over Michigan and so many places. You know what? And I can't wait to see you and hear about your Christmas wishes.
Oh, my
Amazing.
Christmas wish has already been granted, Santa. Thank you so much.
I know. This is my favorite visit of the year.
My favorite.
It's so fun. It's always great to have you here at 9 and 10.
it's
Thanks for
so-
making the
thank you,
long
thank
trip
you.
from the North Pole. And
It was quite a trek.
yes,
It was
tell
quite a
the
trek.
elves, Mrs. Claus, and all the reindeer that we said hello.
And we are pulling for the reindeer, getting out there, getting good work done. And tell Dasher, thank you so much for just
Yes.
being Dasher.
And don't forget to say hi to reindeer.
Yes.
Or not reindeer. Rudolph for me.
I will. You know,
favorite.
he's the one with the red nose,
Yes,
you know.
the red nose. Shout out to Rudolph.
Oh, an excellent sing. I'm just so happy to see you guys and wishing everyone here, from the elves and Santa, all at the North Pole, each and every one of you have a wonderful, spectacular holiday season filled with the love and the joy, and may all your Christmas dreams come true.
Happy holidays
Yes. Merry
to you,
Christmas,
Santa.
Santa.
Oh,